Do you enjoy watching my videos and want to help support the channel? Reaction videos on YouTube tend to get copyright claims on them at some point, making it extremely difficult for any of us to monetize. Ko-fi is a website designed specifically to help creators get support for the content they produce for their fan base. It helps us continue to bring quality videos to you every week. And the best part? It costs less than a cup of coffee. Click the link in the description for more. Hey guys, Jarell here, GreyWolf TV, back with our second episode this week of Fringe. This is episode 11. Now, a little bit of a recap from the last one. What we did ascertain is exactly what they wanted all those safety deposit boxes for. It happens to be technology that Walter invented that is basically a transporter, or time travel device, whatever you want to call it. And it's just broke that Mr. Jones out of prison in Germany with the aid of the other FBI guy, Mr. Loeb, I believe. And he's also had Olivia kidnapped. We don't know why, we don't know what it's for. And I believe maybe Mr. Jones and Nina are working together because she wants to try to recover the memories of John Scott that's embedded in her mind. So, this is episode 11. What?
This won't take long.
I'm sure you say that to all the girls. Can I please have some water?
Right. Yes. Nice. That's gotta hurt. Damn, she can handle herself. There's weird bugs and samples and... What's a smart idea, just in case they recapture her?
The building I was being held at is 2 miles
Hands behind your head and drop to the floor.
The hell are you doing?
Do it! There.
They're not FBI. God damn it.
Quite a day, Agent Dunham.
Why am I cuffed to the bed?
Because this is the kind of authority that I have here. And Homeland Security, for whom I consult, has assigned me to review Fringe Division.
Well, that's wrong.
These are the people you surround yourself with. A traitor, a criminal, and a lunatic. Goes without saying that you are not to investigate your own abduction.
Hey, Liv, you know I had nothing to do with the way you were taken in, right?
Yeah, I know that. That son of a bitch Harris. He molested 3 women. I put him away, and that's what this is about.
And we sent a team to the address, to the building where you were being held. It was empty.
Oh.
Oh, you look great.
I don't really.
Come on, you.
I don't.
You're always so hard on
I know,
yourself.
whatever. Thank
Really
you.
good.
Is it okay if we still stay with you tonight? 'Cause if it's
Yeah.
not okay.
No, of course.
God for that.
Walter, can you identify what it is?
Yes, I'm afraid I can.
Viruses, bacteria, protozoa, and fungi. The 4 musketeers of the pathogenic world.
Dr. Kimberg? Dr. Kimberg?
Oh, crap.
Somebody call it.
He's dead. Oh. Oh my god.
Internal hemorrhaging, rapid cell deterioration. It appears that he's suffocated from within.
Well, maybe that's because a giant, slimy, spiky slug came out of his mouth.
Ebola. First the headaches, then the skin turns to rice pudding. Walter, please! Revive the immune response.
It's really fast. There.
Cover the door!
Get it! Things like this used to happen in the lab all the time. Makes me nostalgic.
The CDC, Centers for Disease Control, they offered him this big job, which meant moving to Atlanta, so I figured that was going to be it for us.
And what exactly was the job?
Task force to oversee the country's preparedness to fight off an epidemic.
Was offered a job at the CDC to co-chair a classified task force whose sole responsibility was to respond to epidemics.
And?
He wasn't the only scientist asked. There was another one, Dr. Russell Simon from Cambridge. So far, I figured, why kill an epidemiologist? Unless you're looking to start an epidemic. This is Dunham.
Walter's still trying to determine what that thing is that came out of Kimberg, but I think we made a breakthrough.
Okay, so what is it?
It seems to be activated by a liquid.
What does? The parasite?
The yellow powdery stuff in the vials that you stole, they're like eggs, but the catalyst is stomach acid.
So the victim just needs to ingest it.
Exactly right, and then it grows. Fast.
Medical assistance.
Oh, Christ. Oh, shit.
Nasopharyngitis, albeit a gargantuan specimen.
What does that mean?
This organism is a single specimen of a virus for the common cold.
They supersized the common cold, which, as it turns out, is disgusting.
Maybe this will help.
Yes, come on.
And I think it's the same person who abducted me.
Who?
Mitchell Loeb. Don't ask me how I know, I'll tell you later.
Livy. That can't be right.
It is.
It is right.
And I can prove it. But I've got Harris watching me like a prison guard. I can't do this myself.
Olivia may have a lead on who abducted her. Only she can't pursue it without some help. Suffice it to say that sometimes the problem with being in law enforcement is that you gotta obey the law yourself.
And you think I'm the guy to break the law for you?
I'm sorry. I didn't...
No, look, you're right. I am the guy to break the law for you. What do we need?
Go.
I need a wiretap.
Suspicion of a double agent.
Okay, so I enter the phone number and then just punch in that code. Kyle, you are the greatest, man. Have I told you that lately?
This is Mitchell.
Olivia Dunham is in our house. I think she knows.
You need to kill her. Right now. You cannot let Dunham leave there alive. In the entry closet, top shelf, in the back, there's a gun.
It's me.
Get out of the house. She's gonna kill you.
What?
Samantha Loeb is going to kill you. Get out of the house right now.
Samantha, turn around and put the gun on the ground. But I will.
What are you gonna do to me? Oh, you're gonna hurt me.
Damn it, Samantha! Shut the hell up and get down on the ground.
Please don't.
Please, get down.
Oh, you bitch. Ooh. Shoot, shoot, shoot. You get her?
Tech services tried everything.
Wait a minute. Not everything. The agents at Loeb's house, they're surveilling the area, right? No sign of Loeb?
Not yet.
So he doesn't know about his wife.
No, he doesn't.
Meaning that she could still contact him.
I'm ahead of you.
Really, man?
Mitchell! Put it down! Put it down! Freeze!
Ooh.
Drop it! Drop your weapon!
Needed to catch this guy for a while.
Nice work.
Thank you. You want your wife, Mitch?
Yeah, Olivia, I do.
And do you want to know who pulled the trigger? You're looking at her.
Do you not understand the rules? What we're up against? Who the two sides are? Tell me at least you know that.
Who's we?
We had a plan here, lady. We had a shot, and you just blew it.
And why did you kidnap me?
Kidnap you, idiot. We saved you.
Saved me from what?
We were going to let you go. We saved you. You have no idea what you've done.
There's your confession.
Yeah, stick that up your ass.
What did he mean he saved me? What the hell was that?
He was messing with you.
There was something about the way he said that.
The man's insane, Olivia. If you hadn't escaped, who knows what they would have done to you.
I was worried too when you were taken.
That was a really good episode. Enjoyed that. Wasn't a standalone episode at all. It's moved the storyline on and it's given us some closure to what's going on with the internal bad guy, which is Mr. Loeb. We know he's been working for Mr. Jones up to this point. He's the one who helped break him out of prison. He's the one who robbed all the banks to get the technology to be able to do so. What he's not given us, which we really needed, is why they abducted Olivia. Mr. Jones asked him to grab her, and they did. And I thought it was going to be for whatever motive he's got. But all they did was give her a lumbar punch and do whatever else, and then she got away. Now, he said, if we look at just the end there, he said, "Do you not understand? We had a plan. There's two sides. And we didn't abduct you, we saved you." Saved you from what? Exactly. That's what we need to know. I take it we're going to find out at some point what that exactly means, but obviously not yet. So his wife is now dead and he's going off to prison. At least that internal mole that we had of him has now come to a conclusion. Hopefully there isn't any more in the office. That guy who's just been introduced this time, Harris, is bad news. I really hope he isn't sticking around for long. He's clearly got a vendetta against Olivia because of what she tried to put him away for. How he has managed to escape a conviction and end up working for Homeland Security from that. That's not what you know, that's who you know, how you get in those sort of positions. So that's going to be a problem until they can either satisfy him or get rid of him. Going back to the actual episode, killing epidemiologists with a common cold. I like that. That's very smart. But for what purpose? Like Olivia said to Broyles, you get rid of the firemen if you're looking to start a fire. If you're getting rid of them, are you looking to start an epidemic or some sort of outbreak or a virus? And they didn't want those two guys who were going to go and work for the CDC in the next few months having wind of it or investigating it and possibly finding a cure for whatever it is they're going to release. So it's kind of give us a path that possibly they're going to go down with this. We shall just have to wait and see. Don't know. It's nice to see that after me saying in the last episode that Olivia seems quite detached and lonely, that she does at least have a sister that she seems to be quite close to and a niece, would it be? Don't know whether she's just going to be in that one episode or whether they're introducing her now. in that episode as well, because it was sort of an internal thing and it all started right from the beginning of the episode showing us Olivia being abducted, that Walter's side of things in this episode, other than just determining what that creature was, that bug that it turned out to be the common cold, just a very, very big single cell version of it, his investigation himself on the scientific side was pretty much done at that point. It was all about Olivia finding out that there's a mole in the office, who it is, and that he was involved. I still don't understand why they abducted her, but like I say, we may find out at some point. The other thing I started to pick up on is now John Scott is dead. Even though, if we just put to one side for 1 minute things going on with Olivia's mind and his memories and the fact that Nina is after those memories out of her head. Don't know where that's going to go. Put that to one side. They seem to be looking at starting some sort of love interest between Peter and Olivia, because Walter seems to be bringing it up a lot, trying to let her know that he does like her. Now, in a lot of series, especially with sci-fi, not so much with drama, but with sci-fi, if you get a love interest, usually whichever is the love interest, whether it's the male or the female that comes into it, they're usually not much of a character, or they don't have much depth to them, and you really couldn't care less what happens to them. So if they go down this route with Peter, I won't actually mind, because he's got a really good character in this. He's pivotal to the Fringe team and Olivia and Walter. So if they go down that route, I won't mind. So I think that pretty much wraps up that episode. We'll just have to wait and see where they go from here with it, and take it from there. So if you enjoyed this episode, guys, please don't forget it's also available over on Patreon for the full-length reaction to it. The link will be in the description as normal. So until the next one, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Take care.